As a country, the biggest component of the fuel is taxes. Because the landing cost is about 107 or something like that.
Correct.
But about 99 shillings.
It's actually
82.
So when
that
you
goes
think
into
about
the 9 taxes.
So when I hear that the current regime is doing better in terms of managing this, I don't see anything unique. Why? They're doing exactly what Uhuru Kenyatta did. And what they are saying was lazy. But then I also look at it from this perspective. Remember, in Manga, when the then Vice President, Deputy President did say, these cartels, this will never happen again. What is it that is unique and innovative now? Because we're talking subsidies through the PDL, isn't it? I don't see any benefit to Kenyans. Kenyans are going to suffer and unfortunately making themselves more unpopular than they already are. And that's why Kenyans are deciding, and you've heard young people are saying, Fred, unfortunately, the government must reduce the fuel further. If it doesn't, then the street is the answer.
Okay, that's good.
And it is a good beginning. But I'm asking, you talk about this government being creative and being more productive. What value are we seeing, or Kenyans are more in the mud and in a quagmire and not moving forward?
Okay.
Maybe before the answer.
I think one of the issues that we must put straight is we said we must be factual. The gentleman seated across the table has said that he is referring to Article 152 that establishes the cabinet. I don't know whether he's a lawyer, I'm one. So I've read that article. It is irrelevant. So I think let's start from there, because it talks about the cabinet, the composition, and how to reassign and also remove from office.
Talked about the roles of the cabinet.
No, it's not in that article, for sure, it's not. Number two, so let's start from there. Number two, the government of the day is experiencing challenges like many other governments before. Facts. However, the intervention specifically on the issue of fuel, remember this issue of fuel is a global issue. Why? I asked him, and he did not answer me. Why are we having high fuel prices today? It is established fact that because of the conflict in the Middle East, if you follow global news, the US today, it is $4 from $2.19. It's a fact. So in today's arrangement, if the government is planning, has set aside 175 billion that is going to reserve in Mombasa through private partnership, if the government today is looking at securitization, if the government today is looking at VAT cuts, I agree with him. Majority of the taxes, the 9 of them, excess duty, VAT, fuel levy, road maintenance levy, railway levy, all those are contributing to the cost of fuel in Kenya. And 40% of that is tax at the price, pump price. Now, people have tried to compare what we have with the region. The reason why ours is high is because the other regions, though they are landlocked, they heavily depend on excise duty. They don't put VAT on petroleum products. It is a fact. So if you want to remove this tax, you, him, and him are Kenyans. You are represented by members of parliament. Go to parliament, petition, and tell the members of parliament that we would want going forward to remove all these VATs on petroleum products so that we have a pump price that is affordable. We start